You got to be happy about the Raiders' latest win. I know, 30-6. It's a little lopsided, especially against the Giants, who, I mean, Daniel Jones left early in the game, but overall, you got to be happy about this one because the Raiders showed that this new locker room is a thing. This new locker room is hyped. Everybody is rallying around Pierce to start things out. You love to see it. And today, to kind of commemorate the first game and win with Pierce, Antonio Pierce as the head coach, we are here to give you our latest edition of Standouts and FIZZOUTS. Standouts because everybody has their own edition of winners and losers. Ours is Standouts and FIZZOUts. Standouts because players that stood out. FIZZOUts because pop. Hey, we think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and it needs to replace all water. Don't care. That's how good it is. Let us know what kind of pop you guys drink in the comment section down below. Is it Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Diet Dr. Thunder, whatever it is? Let us know what kind of pop or soda you guys drink in the comment section below. And starting out the winners or the fizzouts are, standouts in our case for the Las Vegas Raiders. You got to go with the new coaching staff. This was a big time win, and when I say big time win, what I mean by that is the offense was efficient. You put up points, obviously. The defense did its thing, and the special teams didn't hurt you in any way. So overall, just top to bottom, it was well coached. Players, they were playing with a sort of moxie. Like you could see from the start of the game, there was excitement, there was purpose, there was something that was there that wasn't there with Josh McDaniels before. So hey, big time stuff. You started out there with the Jacoby Myers touchdown, and we'll get into him in a second. But overall, as a unit, the Raiders really did flow very, very well today. They ran for over 100 yards, 125 yards. They outrushed the Giants. They threw for 209 behind, especially with what Aiden O'Connell did. He was very fantastic today. But overall, you got to be really excited how the coaches really had the players show up today. There's a new energy, and I think the Raiders could be a dangerous team. Aiden O'Connell. So, yes, he didn't throw any touchdowns. He also didn't throw any interceptions. 16 of 25 for 209 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. But you could just see that he was a general. He was very efficient. He was putting the ball where it needed to be. He was also not sacked at all against this Giants team, which is big. Yes, the Raiders were able to run the football. It was a relatively easy day. When I say easy, I say that lightly because Aiden O'Connell, he just had himself a really efficient day overall. Josh Jacobs, this was the kind of game that we've been waiting to see from Josh Jacobs. Like to see a little bit more of bigger runs from this offensive line, but hey, 26 carries, 98 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Overall, he was very effective as a runner today. And the Raiders, they finally got themselves going in the run game, which was good to see. Trey Tucker, this has the potential to be something special. He could be something very, very special for the Las Vegas Raiders. But overall, he led the team with 52 receiving yards off of 2 catches off that long ball early in the game from Aiden O'Connell. And it's clear that these two have a very special relationship. And that's what we've been missing from this Raiders offense for so long, really this entire season, that deep ball. Aiden O'Connell's not afraid to throw it up there for Trey Tucker. He did some really good things today. Jacoby Myers had that 17-yard touchdown run to get things started for the Raiders. Also came away with 2 catches for 38 yards, highlighted by that first catch on the drive there. 25 yards, I believe, was the completion. But overall, he had himself a very, very fine day. You love to see it for Jacoby Myers. The O-line, yes, the running game got going, and you didn't allow any sacks. Nothing else you need to say there. Good job at the offensive line today. The defense, again, I understand it's the Giants, and that it's the Giants, and that they're bad to somewhat degree. But Saquon Barkley is still Saquon Barkley, and yes, he was averaging 5 yards a carry, 90 yards. I believe most of that was in garbage time, if I remember correctly. But overall, Tommy DeVito, not related to Danny DeVito, I don't think. 15 of 20 for 175 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. But you get multiple turnovers. I believe it was counted as 6 sacks overall in the day from what I had seen, which is just fantastic. That's what we'd really want to see from this defensive line. 3 of them were by Max Crosby. We'll get into him in a second, but this defense really did some really good things today. It's really good to see. Amik Robertson, he was there on that pass deflection, kind of just broke it up, kind of laid out the Giants receiver and blanking off the top of my head, but also had that interception where he basically jumped in front of Jalen Hyatt like Superman. You love to see it. Max Crosby, need I say more? 3 sacks, led the team in tackles, or at least had 8 tackles, 6 solo, led the team in solo tackles, but overall, he was very, very good today. Really, when I say the defense, just top to bottom, this was a very good performance. Locked down by a lot of different guys. Tyree Wilson got half a sack, was in on all this. Every pass rusher benefits from today. It was a great day overall. Malcolm Kuntz also had a sack. And then also Adam Butler, Bilal Nichols had a sack. It was just everybody was getting sacks today. So it was very good to see that. And I think that this is a sign of what's yet to come for not only the Raiders offense, but really this team. Again, it's a new locker room. Things are good. But as far as fizzouts, Not one. I don't have any FIZZOUTS. I know that there's probably some. There was some players that didn't exactly play well, but we're not gonna get into that because this overall was a good win. You're 4-5. You're still in this thing in the AFC. You could still you are in sole control of how you are going into the playoffs, and you're 4-5. Like I said, we'll see what happens with the Chargers this week. But hey, you have to be very excited and be very happy about where Antonio Pierce had this team from the first snap. I think this is a very different team. If you play efficient football with Aiden O'Connell, run the football and play lockdown defense, you can win some football. You can win some football games in the NFL. So I'm very excited. Felt it was a very good time win for the Las Vegas Raiders. But hey, let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let us know what kind of pop you drink. Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, the Diet Dr. Thunder brand, whatever it is. Let us know in the comment section below. But at the end of the day, let us know what you guys think about our latest Las Vegas Raiders edition of Standouts and FIZZOUTS against the New York Giants.